Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today I have another haul to share with you. I went to Sephora, MAC, and Nordstrom and picked up a few things. I did just recently do a haul, but I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Sephora just because the most of it is in here. I picked up the Holmes in Smashbox Spotlight palette in Pearl. She did come out with a gold one as well, but Pearl matches like my complexion the best. I love like really bright highlights. I love Holmes. I've watched her forever. I love this shade. It's more of like a glittery shade, but then these two are like super bright, like in your face highlights. It's just really beautiful and I can't wait to try it out on my skin. Tomorrow I'm gonna film a full face of first impressions and I'm gonna make sure I use it in that just because it's really pretty, at least what I swatched on my hand. And I've also heard a lot of really good things and I just love her. So I love being able to support other YouTubers and influencers who collaborate with huge brands like this. It's just so exciting and I'm so happy for her. Ah, crap. I tried to get the Precisely My Brow Pencil number 3, but I accidentally got the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. My brow pencil is all gone. I used all of it today, so this is kind of boring, but I just picked up my conditioner. This is the Blonde Ale conditioner from Drybar. It's a purple conditioner. My ends get the brassiest. I don't know why. A lot of people tend to have their more brassy tones at their roots, but my hair actually picks up blonde and bleach and toner pretty well. It's just the ends tend to go quicker. I don't know why. Maybe just because the ends and the underside is like further from the sun. I don't really know, but this stuff is amazing. I love the purple shampoo too. It's just one of the best purple and brightening shampoos and conditioners that I've personally tried. And it doesn't have an offensive smell. It smells really good actually. I find that a lot of purple products for your hair can tend to stink really bad. And this doesn't do that. It smells really great and does a really great job. I grabbed this foundation from Dior. It's the Dior Skin Forever foundation. I saw Jaclyn Hill use this in a video and I actually used to use this all the time. I got this in gratis when I worked at Sephora a few years ago and it was always my go-to foundation. I used it all the time and then I just never replaced it because it was so expensive. But I saw her use it in that video and I was like, I used to use that all the time. Why did I stop? Because it's expensive. But I tried it again. I know, yes, I use this already. It's really nice. As it wears on my face, it's like the oils tend to mix with it and it looks really good. I'm gonna do a full review on this foundation just so you can see it up close and in action. I'll try to get that out this week just so that you guys can see this and kind of compare it to the Giorgio Armani foundation that I just reviewed because they're in a similar price point and they're both for like oily skin and long lasting, so yeah. Next I picked up these two eyelash glues. This one is the Duo Dark Tone glue, which is the glue that I usually use. It works, it dries black. So I've heard nothing but good things about this House of Lashes one, so I'm very excited to try it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. The only downside I've heard of the House of Lashes one is that it gets really goopy around the bottle, so I'm not really looking forward to that, but I do really want to try this. I will use this in the first full face of first impressions so that you can kind of see my first impression of it and how it works in comparison to this one. The last thing I picked up at Sephora is this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipstick in the color Popsicle. I have Beach Babe, which is a nude shade, and that has become like my favorite lipstick. I'm not even kidding. The packaging is really cute. It's like this blue marble, which I really love. It looks really dark in the tube, but it's like a fuchsia raspberry. It's beautiful. I love the color and I love the formula of these lipsticks. I wish I had it in every color. I actually don't have a color that looks exactly like this. I have pinks, I have purples, I have reds, but nothing that's like a mixture of all of them. So I'm excited to wear this one. This is not from Sephora. I just got it online. I picked up these 3 brushes from Smith. I love Smith brushes. Honestly, Smith brushes are probably the best brushes I have ever tried in the makeup industry. I know it's kind of a big statement to say, but they really are. They're so soft, so easy to use, they're lightweight, and they just work really, really well. This one here is the 235, and it's kind of like a really long but skinny and tapered fluffy brush, which looks like it'd be really good for like a cut crease or just getting something really defined in the crease. And then I also got the 247, which it almost looks like a smaller version of the 217 from MAC, if you're familiar with that. So I'm just really excited for these. I know they're already going to be good just because the ones that I've tried so far have been so good. And then I also picked up the 202, which is a teeny tiny little eyeliner brush. I love little liner brushes like this, and mine were getting kind of old. I need to replace them, so I thought that I'd replace it with this one because I love Smith brushes so much. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah, I'm really excited about these. All right, moving on to what I picked up from MAC. Just so you know, this is gonna be a lot of lip products. I bought 3 matte lipsticks from MAC. One of them is a regular matte, and then 2 of them are retro matte. So the regular matte one that I got is Please Me. This is kind of like a pinky nude shade. I tried it on the other day and it was actually a lot more pink than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a little bit more of like a muted, darker nude pink. You're probably thinking I'm crazy, but when I put it on, it was a little bit brighter than I wanted it to be. I was honestly a little surprised, but it is going to be a really nice shade for like an everyday kind of color, which is what I was looking for because I love matte lipsticks. One of my favorite colors from MAC is the Relentlessly Red lipstick. I actually have it on right now, and that one is a retro matte lipstick. That is the driest formula of their lipsticks, but it lasts forever on your lips. So I picked up 2 more retro matte shades. So I picked up All Fired Up, which is kind of like a raspberry sort of shade. It's kind of like a pinky purple. And then I picked up Dangerous, which is like this really bright orange shade. It looks a little bit deeper now that I'm looking at it. I remember it being a little bit brighter in the store, but I'm sure it'll go on pretty bright. So I'm really excited about those because I love statement colors, especially around this time of year. The last thing that I got from MAC is this blush. I got it in the pan form so that I can like pop it in a palette, but this is the Peaches blush. Let me take it out so you can see. It's a very popular color. A lot of people wear this, and I don't really have a lot of peachy blushes. I have more like warm browns, and I have some pinks and some purples, but I don't really have a lot of peaches. So I got peaches. And then lastly, I went to Nordstrom. So I got 2 products from Charlotte Tilbury. She is honestly becoming one of my favorites. So far, everything that I've tried from Charlotte Tilbury has been absolutely amazing. I should have waited and used these on camera, but I could not wait. This lip liner is the Pillow Talk, I believe. Yes, this is the Pillow Talk lip liner. Sorry, I already used it. This is gonna be probably one of my most used lip liners. It looked a lot darker in the store when I was like swatching it on my hand, but when I put it on, it's the perfect nude. And then the lady at the counter was telling me that they're coming out with the Pillow Talk lip liner in a lipstick. So when that happens, I'm gonna have to go pick it up because this was like so beautiful when I put it on. I'm really excited about this. It's so pretty. And then I picked up the lipstick in Kim KW, or Kim Kardashian West. I'm not like a huge Kardashian fan. I don't really have a big opinion on them. I don't love them, but I don't hate them either. I just don't really think about it. So I didn't get it just because it was like Kim Kardashian's lip color or whatever. It just looked like a beautiful nude. Now, I did try this on with that lip liner. I was not expecting this to be as shiny as it was. I wish it was a little bit more of just a regular satin finish rather than like super, super shiny, because it honestly felt like I put a lip gloss on or something. So I'm gonna keep trying this and see how it goes, but I do really like how it's shaped. It's shaped so different, and it's got like a little kiss on there too, which is really cute. The color is really beautiful. It's a really, really light pale nude, so we'll see how that works, but I wasn't a huge fan of the finish. So I was in the mood to try out a different bronzer. I feel like I always gravitate towards the same ones, and I really like the bronzers that I have, but I just wanted to try something new and different. So I picked up this bronzer from Estee Lauder. It's the Bronze Goddess in medium. It's really pretty and it's huge. It's got like this like tortoise kind of packaging. But what I liked about this is it was more of a red toned bronzer, which I really like because a lot of my bronzers are very orangey, which isn't bad, but I just wanted something different. So this is what I picked up. I'm really excited to try this out. So yeah. And last but not least, this is a repurchase. This is the Moroccan Oil Intense Hydrating Mask. And this is the smaller size. The one that I have is like ginormous. But the lady went and grabbed it for me, and then she only came with this size. So I would have got the bigger size had I known. This stuff is the best and it makes my hair super, super soft. I love this stuff. All right, you guys, that is everything that I picked up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the full face of first impressions where I try out all of this new makeup. Maybe I'll try out this Benefit Goof Proof pencil. I have a feeling though I'm not gonna like it just because I love really tiny eyebrow pencils, but who knows, we'll see. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you later.